Good morning. Okay, it's been a minute, I know, but I'm Sarah, by the way. Hello. Um, so I've just been in a weird place, right? Um, but I've been feeling like, especially though this morning, I feel very just unlike like there's no like I can't focus on like where to like what to do. Um, I just feel very like not like loss of direction. I need direction. Like I need, which I know all the things that I need to do. I feel like almost in that ADD kind of freeze mode where you're just like, I can't function, that kind of thing, but it feels different. I don't know. I figured we're gonna do this together. I might not be the only one. And so we're gonna hop on here and we are going to ask for some direction. Try and get some, maybe that's what I need is just to be with spirit in this way again. Um, because it's been a minute. So I've just been feeling like it wasn't like a break I needed from being with you guys on here and doing this, it, but it was, I don't know what it was. I don't know. All I know is I couldn't come do this. I don't know why. So I listened. I tried to listen to direction. So anyway, we will start out with, let's just start out with a little breath. Actually, you know what? It's been a minute. You know, you might be a little dirty. I'm gonna give it a little cleansing. Um, sorry, it's lighting. There we go. Oyana kayana siano tuyano oyana siano tuyano oyana. Oyana siano tuyano oyana kiano oyana siano oyana. We cleanse and clear all energy that does not belong here. Calling in archangels Michael, Metatron, Uriel, Azrael, Gabriel, Raphael, Shemuel, and Ezekiel. Please be here with us today. Please help to keep this space a sacred space, cleansed and cleared of all energy that does not belong here, purifying and amplifying all energy that does. Oyanakaya nasiano tui, yanakaya nasiano tu. Calling in our angels and our guides, ancestors of love and light. Those are the highest high of love and light, and only those are the highest high of love and light. That is where we set our boundary. Oyanakaya nasiano tui, yanakaya nasiano tu. Please walk with us on this journey each and every day, but especially today. Help us to be clear channels, receiving and giving the exact messages in which we are meant to receive for our highest good in this moment. Oya nakaya nasiyano tu, iya nakaya nasiyano tu. Oya nakaya nasiyano tu, iya nakaya nasiyano tu. Oya nakai, anasiano tuiano, kuiano tuia nakai. Siano tuia nakai, anatiano suiano tuiano, oya nakai, anasiano tuiano, oya nakai, anasiano tuiano, oya na. Isiano tuiano, oya na. Isiano tuiano, oya nakai, anasiano tuiano, oya nakai, anasiano tuiano, oya na. Susuiano tuiana kayana. Susuiano tuiana kayana. Susuiano tuiano kuyana ayana. Suyano tu. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose, pulling up that beautiful Mother Earth energy, asking if for her connection to bond on a deeper level with her, to feel held and loved and unconditionally. Breathing in nice and slow, and then breathe when we exhale, exhale through your mouth, releasing in that audible exhale, releasing all that tension, all that unknowing, and all the woulda, coulda, shouldas, the what ifs, and all of that. So breathing in, nice and slow, out, in, out, in, out. This time breathing in, connecting, asking for that connection with Father, Son, and Source Light energy that we can pull down clarity, cleansing, clearing down through our central channel. Oyana siana tuyana oyana when we exhale. So breathing in through the nose, pulling down that energy of cleansing, clearing, and aligning. When we exhale, releasing all that is prohibits us for that clean, clear connection. Any any stagnant energy, any energy that is no longer serving me, I release, I release, I release. So breathing in nice and slow. Breathing in and out. Really just let your body do what she knows she needs to do, trusting in her no matter how weird um, that oh, the videos um, is the video is going apologize for that. So but no matter how weird your exhale sounds, just let her do what she knows she needs to do. Um, Allow her to just release in the way that she knows best. So breathing in nice and slow and exhale. One more, breathing in. Oh, and you could tap if it helps you release. Ooh. Ooh. And I apologize. I hope you guys can't hear all of that. Um, all of that the outside sound. There's the guys are cutting the thing. I'm looking at the my speaker to see if it'll my microphone to see if hear incoming calls. Nope. I don't know. I don't know. Sorry. Um. Oh, that's the micro. Okay. I don't know. All right. So hopefully you can hear me okay, and I hope that the guys outside doing the blowing around stuff isn't being a bothersome. So, okay. One last deep inhale because I got distracted by them. We're gonna this time with the intention of bringing those two energies together in a divine feminine, divine masculine way. If you feel like you need to cough, allow yourself to cough. That's another way you release. Breathing in, creating this beautiful balanced energy, the divine masculine of Father Son, divine feminine of Mother Earth. And with the exhale, just sending that throughout your whole energetic field to create this beautiful balanced energy to help us get through the day. So breathing in. Two more, breathing in. Release. Breathing in and release. Okay, here we go. We're going to pull one of these cards. These are the ones that we've been working through the deck one by one. Each one we read from the book. So that way we're getting to know this deck on a deeper level. And then these will go to, um, I will start passing those around our in-person group. um, okay, today's card is the Entrance Stone. New beginning, step forward, expansion. Love that. So pretty. I feel like this is a new beginning and an entry that I'm entering. I don't know, but it still feels like I'm just almost like, okay. So, you know, those like in the horse races, they have There's the gate part that they're put in, and then they have to stand there and wait, and they get all, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, and then the gates open and they go, right? Which by the way, I'm not pro horse racing, so just to put that caveat out there. But the but it's almost like I've been put into that space and then somebody forgot me there. Like it's like, hello, what do we do next? I don't know. But it feels like I was kind of revved up, and I mean, that's the only way I can describe it. Energetically, that's how I feel. Like I was like revved up and stuck there, and then I've just been there, like waiting to see what happens next. I don't know. And then even with this, honestly, just between me and you, I didn't know if I was supposed to be doing this anymore. Mm. I didn't know if I was supposed to be showing up in this way anymore. I already knew that I took down all because I felt like I was breaking the rules, I guess, by when I found out you're not supposed to be reading aloud online, which I know I'm about to do this, but that's okay. It's just a little bit, and it's part of a whole reading, so I feel like it's okay. Um, but like the books, like whenever we would for our tarot deep dives, I already took down all of that, put it on unlisted though. I didn't delete them because I figured if for a bit there, I was thinking, well. And I haven't done the tarot study this month at all. Like I've taken a break from it. I don't know. I just feel like I don't feel I didn't I just my direction, it's like my compass is just spinning. It's like it doesn't know where to go. And then but I know tarot is such a big part of my life still. And but I just needed, I don't know. But anyway, I thought at first, I was thinking when I was unlisting them all, I was like, well, if this ever gets to a point where I can have the membership part of it, I could put all of that in the membership part of it. So then maybe it's okay. It won't be as breaking the rules as far as like reading out loud from the different books. Because it's not like I'm reading the whole book. I'm just reading each card's thing. So I feel like it'd be okay if I just put it under there because it's not like out for full public consumption. So, same with all the buy the book cards of the day. I put all of those on unlisted. Thought I'd put those in the membership if we ever got to that point. Now I don't even know if I'm supposed to be doing this anymore. I don't know, people. I just don't know. So that's what we're doing right now. I don't know what we're doing. We're just here. We're just here because where else were we gonna do? All right. Okay. Here's what. The entrance stone. New beginning, step forward, expansion. The entrance stone card invites you to step forward into your future to expand into the possibility of things working out better than you've ever imagined. Amen. Fist bump. Um, we're just, just lost it may be different to the way you thought it would be, but this card always appears when a positive outcome is likely for you. It urges you to open your mind to positive outcomes and to find a way to move toward the realization of all your dreams. Right, girl? But just point us in the right direction, right? All right. However, to welcome the new, we must release the past and loosen our grip on things happening in a certain way. To welcome the new, we must be in the moment of and cross the threshold from the past to the present. When we find a way to be present, to be in the present, we truly welcome the new. Featured on the card is one of the best known entrance stones in the world. At Newgrange, a 5,200-year-old passage stone in Ireland. Ooh, I want to go. This beautiful ancient stone is adorned with carvings of triple spiral or triskel, a mystical symbol thought to represent the Trinity, the past, the present, the future, the earth, the sea, the sky. It invites you to step forward into the future, to open your arms and heart wide and say yes, to trust that something positive will come to this. Maybe there's something you want deep down and have been wishing and praying for. This card is a good indication that your hopes and dreams will come true. But first, you need to trust and step forward. Ancient Stones activation. New and positive experiences are waiting for me. I'm ready to welcome them with open arms. On this brand new day, I'm ready to step forth. Amen. All right. So this is just one of the cards we're going to use today for, or that's part of our reading. Um, and then we just have this little bit left. We've already done these. Um, all the ones that are part of like a whole reading, I've kept as for public consumption, but the ones that are just for like with the by the book card of the day, where it's just the card and the reading from the book, I've made those unlisted for the time being, just for the time being. Um, and then again, if we ever got to the point where we could have the membership section, I'll put all of those in there. So that way, I think it's fun having like a whole playlist with the by the book meanings, because then you could kind of like go, all right, it's almost like where should I travel to, and just put your finger on a map. It's kind of like that. Whatever happens to pop up is meant for you. Um, but yeah, one day maybe, if I'm still meant to do this. I don't know. Is there something that you've been like, have you been feeling a little lost in direction, and like, or you thought you knew exactly what you're supposed to be doing? I'm supposed to show up like this every single whatever. I'm supposed to be showing up exactly in this way. And then all of a sudden it's like the rug gets pulled out from underneath you, and the universe is like, wait a minute. Are you? Are you supposed to be showing up in this way? Queen of Swords. Make a decision, lady. We're trying to. We just don't know what. All right. All right. So that was from, oh, by the way, I don't know if I said this or not, but the first card was from the Ancient Stones Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. Then that one was just from the original Rider-Waite-Smith deck, and then Sekhmet. I pulled this the other day. The Sekhmet, the Red Lady. I am pure strength. I honor my anger by giving voice to it. Rawr. Yes. Ooh, I really just snatched it up there at you, didn't I? Yeah. Why are you so mad? I don't know. I didn't think I was mad. All right. So now we have Sekhmet. Let's see what else we got. All right, Sekhmet, be with us. Help us to find our direction. The Hierophant. I love that. Love that card. You've got the key, which is like a Hecate thing, and then also just like, I don't know. You've got the crow, you've got the lightning, like this the it's almost like how like the lightning is like the idea, getting an idea. So maybe come on, bring us an idea. It just feels very like goddess centric, almost like I don't know, it feels a little bit like the Morrigan, the Lilith, Hecate. It feels like all of those, like the dark goddesses kind of thing, and coming in and being like, so calling on the dark goddesses, show us the way. Show us the way. Voy en océano tú. All right. Next we have the chariot, and it's a horse, a beautiful horse with the moon, crescent moon on her head. I love that so much. All right, next. So those are from, what are those called again? Is it the Wild Unknown, maybe? I could be wrong. I can't remember. I was. gifted those, and those are I've said this before, those are some that I would not have bought on my own, thinking that I wasn't they didn't call to me, but gosh, they I really have been enjoying them. All right. Next we have King of Cups. So I pulled him out. Same thing with the Chariot, and so I'm trying to debate. So he came out upside down, right? I've never read reverse before, except for like I've never really felt connected to that. Um, but there has been twice now that I have felt the connection. And so I'm trying to decide if that's coming through, if I'm supposed to leave him upside down or not. And then I don't know if the chariot's like that too. Is this guy supposed to be left upside down? What about the chariot? Upside down? No. Just this one? Yes. Okay. So leaving him upside down. Big move. Big move. Because normally it throws my ADD brain way off. Like, let's see what they have to tell us. Well, I could see this being upside down. Well, that's saying we do not have a handle on our emotions, but we already knew that. Tell us something new, spirit. They're like, don't get sassy with me, girl. You're the one coming to us for help. All right. Okay. Let's start it. Oyana siano tuiano kuiano tuiana siano kuiano oyana. Ikiono tuiano oyana siano tuiano oyana kayana. Ikiono tuiana kayana siano tuiano oyana kayana siano tuiano oyana. Kiano oyana siano tuiano oyana kiano tuiano oyana siano tuiano oyana. Oyana kayana siano tuiana kayana siano tuiana. Okay, so I'm going to just start. I don't know where we're going with this. We're just going to start and see where it takes us. If it takes us somewhere that makes sense, all the better. But it starts with they're just saying it starts with the breath. It starts with our breath. Iyanakayana, siano tuiano, oiyanakayana. It's like speaking your truth, speaking what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Like, what do you want in this life? Like, figure that shit out first and then see how to get there from there. Um, Oiyanakayana, siano tuiano, oyana. Oyana, siano tuiano, koyana, oyana. That we've, okay, so they're talking again, they're talking to me in this one instance, but it feels like they're also talking to you because this is you have done the same exact thing that I've done. You've given the advice and you have not taken the advice yourself, at least not recently. And it's time to re-up your game. So they're saying like we have given the advice of that has because it's come through to offer up the advice to just sit down and write it out what you want your life to look like. What would be a dream day? Like what is like write out like you can even start a dream notebook where it's just like your dream life in this notebook, like exactly what it looks like. You're living your day out. Where are you living? What are you doing? Like, what do you see? What do you feel? Where are you and like what are you doing for hobby and work and all the different things? Who are you hanging with? Who are your people? That kind of thing, all the things. Like lay it all out from A to Z. Lay it out. Like what does that life look like and what does it mean to me? What does it mean to you to be in that? Like pour out that gratitude as you're writing it. Write it with gratitude like you are living it. Write the your life that you how you want it to look as you're writing it like you're living it. Like this is like almost like you're writing a diary entry of this dream day that you just had and include everything. What your house looks like, where it's located, the view out your window maybe, like what you did like as your like hobby wise or work wise and with whoever it is that you're spending time with, all the things. Write that shit down. Write it out. And then figure out, so like if that's what you want, how do you get there? That's what we're asking, spirit. Sorry, I don't mean to get lippy. Okay. Okay. Step two. Step one, listen to your own advice. Write out in your dream book exactly what your dream life would be. As if it already is, and you write it out with gratitude. Step two, what do? Oya nakaya nasiyano tuwi nakaya nasiyano tu. Oya nasiyano tuwi nakaya nasiyano tuwiano tu. Ikiano tuwiano oya nakaya nasiyano tuwiano oyana. They're just saying, pulling from the heart, pulling from your heart. Your heart will know what to do. Oi. Anasiano tuiana kaya nasiano tuiano oiana kaya nasiano tuiano oiana. Isiano oiana kaya natiano suiano oiana. So the key is unlocking it because it's like they're saying like we know you want us to like lay it out on a silver platter and write out your life of with instructions of how to do everything step by step, but that's not this is we're showing you how to come up with the key to get the answer. And so go follow that step one and then allow that step one to open up. There's somehow doing that process. And even if you have to do it in different ways, like each day, it'll start like it's almost like it starts unlocking different doors in your heart space of like starting to step into these different roles um today, even if everything is not filled in, even if all of the dream slate isn't filled in yet, you're able to start filling in, living in these different moments in different ways now. You're starting to fulfill these different things at this point, and your heart will like is as you write these things out, it starts to wake things up. It starts to help you to see things differently that need to be done to get you towards where you want to go. As you open up, as you allow your imagination, as you allow your spirit to guide you in your reminiscing in the future, on your future path, it will start to divine the way forward. But you must start with the plan. You don't go on a hike without knowing where you're going. You don't go on a hike without grabbing a bottle of water. You don't go on a hike without knowing if you're going to need food or not, um, without a map. You've got to map it out first, like where you even want to go before your spirit knows like how to get you there. And even though your spirit already knows and you've already had these conversations like willy-nilly through the days and stuff, and you're like, oh, I really want to do this, and oh, I really want to do that. It's something about writing it all out, mapping it all out, feeling into that, feeling into those desires, feeling into what that could actually look like and what would that mean to do that. Like, so if you really, really, you keep going, oh, I want to move to China, but then you like map it out and really look at like all the things that you want to do, the people you want to be with, the work you want to do, this and that. Do they all fit and line up with where this thing that you've been asking for? You have to see if they all fit in the puzzle, and what doesn't fit, then how can you rearrange it to get it to fit? So you've got to work all of that out, and you have to, because inside, if it does work, then you wouldn't have it would be lining up easier. But there's something that is catching. There's something that's like kind of like when if you're wearing like a sweater and you go past and it catches a thread and it kind of like you get stuck there, right? You've got to figure out which thread is getting stuck and figure out how to adjust that. It's not saying that you're not going to get to where you want to go. You just got to like, you've got to figure out that thread first. Why am I getting stuck on this thread? What isn't working? What's like causing this malfunction, this like there's something inside of me, a little bit of anxiety or a little bit of doubt, a little bit of worry mixed in with that. And that it may be subconsciously that it's like you may be saying in your head, like you may be asking all the time for this brand new big house in the middle of the Netherlands and blah 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 blah. But then you start having internally, you may not even be aware of it all the way, but you're starting to have doubts. Well, am I going to be able to keep up the house? Do I even really want a giant house? I mean, so there's a catch there that you need to figure out. Do I really want this? And if you do really want this, write out what it means and how you would write out you living in the day in the life in that and see what it would look like, how you would like, how it would work in this beautiful, grateful way. This beautiful, grateful way, like you're painting a picture. Paint a picture to where it soothes your soul and reminds you that you are capable. If you really want that house, you are capable of keeping it up. So tell that story of how you do that. Tell it. Tell it like you've just lived that day of how you painted the cabinets or how you replanted, seeded the garden or something. Tell the story to get your whole being in alignment with the dream that you have. And so that way it can help you have a more full speed ahead direction instead of like a stuttering one. Iana kaya na siano tuyano o iana kaya na siano oyana. Because if you're not in complete alignment with what you want, you're not gonna get, it's like you're gonna have to keep pulling that choke thing. I don't know if you've ever used a tractor before, but you have to pull this choke thing to get it started, and sometimes you gotta pull it a few times, and it's like you're having to keep pulling it because you keep stuttering out because you're not in complete alignment. You've got some hidden doubt there about something. Maybe you're asking for this dream job and but you're starting to doubt, can I do it? Yes, you can. So let's write that out. Let's write out how you would like Write it out until you can feel it in your bones. Till you feel it in your bones that you can do it. Till you truly, truly believe that you can and you will live in that job, be in that job, work that job, thrive in that job, succeed beyond measure in that job. Oyana kayana siano tuyana oyana kiano tuyana oyana. But it all begins with that spark of an idea. It all begins with that spark of a want, a need, a feeling like this is what is supposed to be. But then you have to like bring that vision together in a more aligned way to where you get your nervous system on board. Because your nervous system isn't on board. Your nervous system is feeling some doubt or fear or something somewhere. So we've got to get her on board. We've got to say, girl, you're okay. You're okay. I know you're scared. Maybe there's something in your past that didn't work out the way you wanted it to. So now there's an inner part in you that's saying, I'm scared. What if that happens again? What if that happens again? So writing it all is going to help those things come forward. And then you can address them. Then you can say, okay, where is this coming from? And you may write that in the same notebook or you may write that in a separate notebook. You may have like the dream notebook and then the like working your shit out notebook. I don't know. But they may both be all one of like, because that isn't that part of the dream is figuring it out, working it out, building it up, building towards it, working towards it, stepping into your role towards that, being a part of it, not just snapping your fingers and having it land in your lap, but actually bringing it, like figuring that shit out and like start stepping into that role, start living and being in that role of like that boss babe that you want to be, or of that amazing woman that is like maybe it's an innkeeper, or maybe you want to do like a B&B or whatever it is. Maybe you want to be a landowner and you want to, but you're scared, like how am I gonna, maybe you want acres of land and you're like, how am I gonna take care of that? I can't even take care of the quarter that I have now. Let's show ourselves that we can. Let's show ourselves that we can get it done, that there is a way, that there is a way, that we are completely capable. Maybe you haven't been able to get it done, or like maybe whether it's like maybe you're wanting to be a baker and you're scared because you can't get motivated to cook that dozen today. Maybe you're not motivated to cook that dozen today. That's not me, by the way. Because it's tied. Your anxiety that's keeping you here right now, stuck in this moment right now, is tied to you looking at the future you not being able to do it. So that future you is that's tied to it and it's keeping you stuck today. Because you're so already so worried about being able to keep up with it in the future that you're not able to do it right now. So we got to work it out. We got to like team up with our future selves. We got to team up with our future halves and be like, girl, we can do this. We can do this. We are absolutely, fully capable of doing this. We have the cojones to do this. We can do this. It's all inside of us right now, just as we are. Not when we get there, not, oh, I had it in me yesterday. No, right now. It's in us to get it done today. Breathe that in and release everything that keeps you from seeing that. Again, breathe in, you knowing in your bones that you're fully capable. Breathe out everything, all of that doubt, all of that fear, everything that's keeping you from feeling that completely, wholly, all of it. Breathe in. Let it settle into your bones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release. Again, breathe in. Hold it. Release. Know, please know that you are completely worthy. You are completely capable. There's so much inside of you. There's so much to give to this world that you have to offer. You have you have what you need to be able to move forward. You just have to be able to see it first. So we need to map it out first. Let's draw the map to be able to take that first step. Let's draw the map to be able to take the first step. Oh, look, there's a key in this one too. I don't know if you can see it or not, but she's holding a key. But the key is, it's always been in your heart. It's always been within you. You are the key. You are the key that's going to be able to unlock your future and to be able to step fully and completely into that. You just have to map it out first. You can't dive into a pool without knowing how deep it is. We have to like see it. See it to believe it. We have to see it to believe it. So we're gonna map it out and we're gonna draw it out like it's like painting a picture, but in our heads, and writing it all out, taking that picture that we have painted in our heads and writing it all out. So that way we could feel it and write it like you're living it. Like you are, that is your life. So you're pouring so much love and gratitude into it. And sometimes in that life you have fears and anxieties, right? So write those out too. And then write out how you like work through it in that life, in that future you, as your future you. How did your future you work it out? How did she get through it? How did she step fully and completely into this role of living the dream life? Thank you so much. Well, we all have homework now. Get out those journals and let's start writing. Like, let's start. My sister gave me a couple notebooks for my birthday, so maybe I can just use one of those. There they are. Oh, I have, you know what I have too? So I have, so I have this one. This was from my sister, but I also have this one too. This was a gift from a friend of mine since I turned 50. I think I might use this one though because it's, what's that word? Apropos. Because this is part of my dream is the mountains. So maybe I'll use this. So go get your notebook, grab a pen, and let's begin. Like right now. I want you to start like right now. I mean, I'm not gonna be here for that, but but because we're gonna close out. But you need to do it before you even get up, so that way you are still motivated. All right, get on it. Much love.